Hello, welcome to ATI 4640. In this session, we will address operations strategy, especially with our current global environment. Organizations are not only competing on a local, domestic, or national level to meet the market demand, but have to compete with other organizations across the world. Boeing Company is an example of a diverse and global organization having a variety of suppliers for the different components of the 787 from all over the world. The table in this slide and the next two slides shows the different countries and different components that's been used to build the Dreamliner. More components and different countries, and again the third slide with the different components and different countries. Many companies extend their sales worldwide or have suppliers and purchases from different countries, whether we are talking about large items such as airplanes or electronic devices, small electronic devices, or clothing. Other companies or some companies will be acquired by global companies. For example, Volvo has been acquired by a Chinese company called Geely. Um, in addition, there are companies that has the market in different country. For example, here is a Chinese company. They produces fridges and wine cabinet, but they have third of the market for the fridges and half of the market for the wine cabinet of sales in the United States. So just in the United States, they have third of the market and they have half for the wine cabinets just in the United States. So when you deal with these countries, when you deal with foreign countries all over the place, how do you govern uh, the way that you trade those products? So there should be like some sort of global trade agreements that's been developed over the years, and that's what actually happened over the years with the globalization and the spread of global strategies. Um, Countries started to develop trade agreements between each other to ensure and govern the trade of goods and services between those countries. Why do we tend to work in a global environment? Um, there are tangible reasons that will make us extend our operations to a global level, and there are intangible reasons. The tangible reasons is reducing cost of labor and taxes, the ability to improve the supply chain by finding different partnering facilities in different locations around the globe, and the ability to provide better goods and services. While for intangible will be to understand the different markets, learn to improve operations, attract and retain global talent. Improving the supply chain can be done through locating facilities closer to the supplier of the raw material. For example, auto design near auto companies in California, athletic shoe production near the supplier of the raw material for the athletic shoes in China, perfume manufacturing near the sources of the perfume extraction in France. So all that will make us closer to the supplier and improve the supply chain. Now, other companies, they are looking at lowering the cost. And when you are looking at lowering the cost, then you need to look at labor and outsourcing the labor to foreign countries or foreign locations with lower wage rates. To work with other countries and to connect to a global market, policies, rules, and regulations have to be established through trade agreements to assist in the trading process and the use of the foreign labor. Then we can also improve operations through understanding the differences between how business is handled in other countries and having a free flow of ideas, new ideas that can improve on operations in home organizations. International operations and partnership with companies around the globe can improve the response time and customer service. Understanding the market through interacting with foreign customers, suppliers, and competition, which can lead to new market, new product, and new opportunities. For example, the cell phone design, which has been moved from Europe to Japan to India. With new markets, companies can extend their product life cycle. We can also improve the product characteristics to address customer needs and build a product that fits the customer of our countries or other countries. Working jointly on improving products and creating new ideas between also different companies or organizations all over the globe. With a global market, companies will have access to talent all over the world, and companies can offer better opportunities to recruit and retain those talented employees. That will lower unemployment and improve market economy. With all these opportunities, many cultural and ethical challenges will rise. Countries have different social and cultural behavior. What might be acceptable in one country will not be acceptable in another. International laws, agreements, codes of conduct for ethical behavior differs. Despite of these cultural and ethical differences, we observe extraordinary mobility of capital, information, goods, and people between the different countries. When choosing a foreign country for labor or a partner, we need to consider the literacy rate in that country, the technology changes, the available skills, the political stability of that country, and many other factors, as you can see in this slide. So we need to go over these factors and make sure that it's been addressed within the company's operations and the productivity. To draw the path of the organization, the management will develop what we call as a mission statement that defines the company's direction, intention, production, and limitations, and a strategy that will assist the company to achieve that goal. So we have a mission and we have a strategy that we need to establish for the organization. The mission draws the path and states the purpose and the service or product that will be provided to the society, in addition to the constraints or boundaries of the product or the service. There are different factors that might affect the mission statement. When you are developing that mission statement for the organization, you need to look at these factors and encounter the effect of these factors on the mission and the society. So we need to look at the environment. We need to actually look at the customer and customer needs. We need to look at the profitability and growth, the public image, and the philosophy and value that we are building in that company. And from there, we can create what we call a mission, the organization mission. That will lead, or the mission will address the benefits to the society. So you see in the statement that you create in the mission what will be the benefit for the society, and we'll talk about that through examples. The functional areas that we talked about before also should have missions that will be mapped to the organization mission. So we have marketing, operations, finance and accounting. Those are the three major areas. It will include mission statements that maps to the organization mission. This slide shows an example of department's missions mapped to the operations management mission to the company's mission. In this slide and the next few slides, you will see examples of mission statements for major companies in service and goods. For example, Merck here in this slide, it's a research company that provides the society with superior products and services in innovation and research. So already they have that stated in the mission. So it's superior products and services, innovations and solutions that improve the quality of life and satisfy customer needs. So they have to, uh, but again, on all these factors, it has to form the mission statement that you would like to create for the company or to develop for the company. Uh, PepsiCo, for example, it's another company that we know, and it focuses on the convenience of foods and beverages for customers. And you can see that it states what are the benefits for the society. We seek to produce financial rewards to investors. So they are talking about not only the products that they sell, but also the investors, as we provide opportunity for growth and enrichment to our employees, the employees, and our business partners and the communities in which we operate. So they are talking about the product, the investors, the employees, the communities, partners, and the integrity of their company within the community. The third example is the Arnold Palmer Hospital for Children, and this hospital provides state-of-the-art family-centered healthcare that is focused on children. And again, in the statement, you can see that's being drafted or being stated to address the benefits for the society. As we said before, strategies will assist companies to achieve these missions or these goals. But to work on strategies requires management or managers to develop these strategies that include action plans to achieve the organization's mission. Also, they require managers to ensure that each functional area has the required supporting strategies. Managers also will be able to analyze data looking for strength, weaknesses, threats, and opportunities within the company or within the market, and develop part of the strategy, develop a plan to exploit opportunities and strengths and neutralize threats and avoid weaknesses. There are three major strategies to compete in the market. We have differentiation, which is being different or unique, cost leadership, which is being cheaper, and response, being more responsive to the market and to the customer. The uniqueness in the differentiation strategy can go beyond both the physical characteristics and service attributes to encompass everything that impacts customers' perception of value. For example, the different banking experience from Capital One, or the entertainment experience, different entertainment experience from Walt Disney, for example, the Magic Kingdom theme park, and the different dining experience from the Hard Rock Cafe. The differentiation will be through engaging customer with a product through imaginative use of the five senses, so the customer experience the product, and we can add those to engage the customer. So can be different, but we need to use some kind of imaginative products or thinking or supportive services that can attract the customer. So for example, in theme parks, we can use the vision, sound, smell, and participation, the smell of the food, the sound of the music, the vision of the attraction itself, and then you will see characters from the theme park that will participate with you and be jumping around you to give you that impression of interaction with and engaging with the environment. In movie theaters, the new movie theaters, not only you have the vision and the sound, and the surround sound will where it give you the feeling that you are inside the movie, but also the seats that they are trying to now add smell within theater. The smell, not only the smell of the popcorn and the food, but also other smells that will be associated with the movie. And sometimes they throw some mist or rain from the screen to give you the impression of the 3D depth of the screen and the movie itself. And in restaurants, using the music, the smell of the food, and the open kitchen where you see them actually cooking in front of you, it shows how engaging the customer will be with that environment. Uh, But if the organization strategy was competing through cost, then the organization need to provide the maximum values as perceived by customer, and actually it should not imply low quality. When we say lower cost, that doesn't mean low quality. For example, the Southwest Airlines, they use secondary airports to reduce the cost, not the major airports, so as not to pay more money for the services that will be provided by the airport. Um, they eliminated non-essential features of the service in the airplane, and there is an efficient utilization of the equipment. For Walmart, for example, we have small overhead, shrinkage, and distribution cost that will reduce the overall cost of Walmart, which may make the cost or the price for the customer lower. Comparing through the response strategy can be through having a flexibility in matching market change or changes in design innovation and volumes, in addition to the reliability in meeting schedules, being able to just deliver in time or as fast as you can. And this is one of the things that you see now with the Amazon Prime, where in 2 days or in 24 hours or overnight they can ship for you the item and be there for you in the morning. So that's kind of fast response and a quick response to satisfy customer need. It could be also a quickness in design or the production itself or the delivery. So it's not only one area. We can address different areas in the operation to make sure that we are providing such a fast response or competing with a fast response strategy. Different departments and operations areas can use different strategies to assist in competing in a global market. Actually, some companies use multiple strategies to achieve their overall goal. And with these strategies, issues and challenges will rise, such as resources, value chain analysis, the implementation of Porter's 5 forces, operating with many external factors, and the constant change of the market and the requirements and customer needs. So we will continue addressing those issues in the second part of this chapter. We will start talking about the product life cycle, and how would that be addressed in these different issues and strategies. That will be all for this session. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact me via the provided channels of communication. And thank you and have a great day.